And I saw the first 2 hits. I wanted to wait until they registered, but it worked out. He ends up getting the W off of the rage art.
Oh my goodness. I was like, yo, that was tight. You practiced Tekken 7, let's go. Rage art.
Okay. They dapped him up before we even finished the set. That's real.
Wait, did he rematch?
Oh, wait.
Rookie,
Wait, no, I heard the
oh, did you?
Yeah, I heard the menu theme, so yeah.
You're right, yeah. Okay, so this happened to get it again. Game on, final game.
Okay. All right, immediately caught right there, counter hit. It's my turn, my combo. You've seen the amount of damage we've already seen Super Akuma do. Doesn't get over there to actually get some wall damage. I don't know what that was about.
Wow, just do it? Super Akuma. Wow, they're both dropping stuff.
It's getting nervous in here, bro.
Yo,
okay.
okay. Oh no, things are falling apart for both players. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
The opportunities that have been gifted to both of y'all.
Heat, please, Heat. Heat dash combo, yes, okay. We closed out the round. That was a bad luck round for both of you guys. Holy moly.
Okay, activate it right here. Gonna keep that pressure going. Oh, my turn to activate just like that. Okay, the lows are coming through.
Yeah, they're coming back now, right? I gave you a game without him, but they're back. Spiro going in at set point. Super Akuma tilting his head, adjusting his seat, floor blast up.
That was super quick for Super Akuma to already be. He is getting 50-50. Okay, get off me. Able to break the.
Damn, that's some Eddie Main stuff right there. There you go. Activate the heat off the forward 4-3. Here comes some back threes. That's something he hasn't really used a lot of.
I was just, now that he's finally thrown that first one, I was like, wait a minute, what Lee is this? Like, no back threes. Okay, gets the ground spike off the run of 3-4. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, the walls, but he's got a chance. Spiro's blocking. Got him again. Okay, it's not over yet. Spiro, you got to step on the gas.
All right. The gas is really what brought you all the way over here. We're starting to block those again. He's starting to realize.
Woo!
Oh, good launch. Should be able to get a full combo here. Okay. At the wall, too. Gonna get activate.
Now what do we do with the heat? Bait spring kick. Not much of a punish. We're going. Oh, he knows.
Is that part of his centering? I feel like he did another move after that. I was like, wait a minute.
I think that was the mastermind of it.
Okay.
Ouch. The spike on the side. Spring kick gets denied. Oh, Token keeps him in there. But here we go. Final round. Super Akuma. Spiro Jin.
Okay. Still looking for Spiro Jin. Trying to activate on right there with the 4-4-3.
Yeah, he's slowing down.
Oh! That might be the first time I think he's actually used that launcher. Weird part of the wall, though. Can't really turn that into a major
Super
combo.
Akuma, huge lead.
Oh!
The back three's the throw. Get off. Back three connects. Counter it.
Does it again.
Oh my God, he's got no recoverable health here. He's got rage. He can still do a heat activation. He does. But how's he going to spend it? It's going to question. Probably run a heat smash. That's what he's been doing.
Oh, wait.
There's the heat smash as the mix. He got him! Spiro Jin takes out Super Akuma!
What
the hell was that
set, bro. I don't know. I never know. But what a set. All came down to the 50-50 at the end, but no, boom, got the shoulder, and he says, yeah, we do that.
Wow, Spiro Jin. That was close, man. Super Akuma fought back there, made it real close, had the lead in the final round. It was looking bad for Spiro. Didn't have any recoverable health, still made it happen.
Dude.
Just that back 3-3, that's what turned it all around.
Well, yeah, he definitely started. We saw one, he was like, wait a minute, this actually is.
Boom.
I could do it some more, but no, it's crazy because like a lot of the stuff that wasn't working in those earlier rounds started working again. Spiro Jin started getting way more 4-4-3s that he, like, they were all getting blocked for a while. But I think he showed so much of his mid options that man didn't want to duck no more. So
and then it was just a coin flip for both of them, right? Like, are you going to do it again or not? I don't know what to do defensively against it. So well played to both players, to be honest. But Spiro Jin coming out on top. And coming up next, we've got DRX Knee going up against Landon D from the United States. Landon, a very good U.S. player. I assume he's using martial law.
Okay.
I hope so. But he is capable of playing a lot of characters, so I don't know what he's going to bring to the table for this specific matchup.
All right, well, we already know what Knee was bringing to the table earlier, and I hope he keeps bringing that same type of heat. But, yeah, no, this has been yeah, these are some matches, bro. That's all I can really say.
The next match after this is crazy, too, because I got some lore for you guys on that one. Oh, man.
I didn't know he was here.
Oh,
Let's go.
Man. Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good, Chad. I promise.
All right, Landon D. Knee setting up here on the stage. Tekken World Tour at ComboBreaker 2024. It's getting better and better. I know you can see all these people. It is stacked right now. There's multiple good games going on right now, but every section is stacked. And our section is looking super stacked as well.
Yeah, you can see all the people back there. I mean, this angle doesn't really show you how deep the crowd goes back right now, but our section is crowded. We are packed out here at ComboBreaker.
Right.
Yeah, same thing with me though. You know, I've seen the Brian earlier in the tournament, but I don't know if that's what he's sticking to for the whole tournament. You know, will he go to the Fang randomly? Will he go to Victor, like he did in Pakistan? I don't know. It's really unpredictable here. I hope to see the Brian, and I know Landon's going to be prepared for Brian. That's the crazy thing.
Ooh, it's going to be a good one. I mean, he's also playing a different type of Brian too, man. I feel like.
Wait, I just remembered something. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Landon, the last time I watched him play Law, he had the worst down 2 threes with Law. He would just go for it. Like, why? Stop throwing away these rounds, bro, right? So don't throw away the rounds, Landon. I know he can't hear me right now, but if anyone's going to coach him afterwards, tell him not to throw away the rounds. You need to save the rounds. But if you hit it, you're a genius, okay? Yeah, but if you don't, I told you so. You know, that's all it is.
All right, we'll have to see.
Be a genius.
So that's what we're looking. That's what we're looking for. Are his down 2 threes amazing or idiotic? That's what we're
if he's even gonna use Law, it might be a different character. He's hovering Shaheen.
Oh.
I like that because there's no down 2 3. Oh, and they're just hovering around. They might have to do a blind pick here because it looks like Knee's waiting. Oh, he's going to Law. Landon picked the Law.
He was over Steve for a second, but no, it looks like we are indeed getting the Law and the Brian.
Oh, let's go.
Stepping
it's going to be good.
And you were correct, though. Everyone is using that skin, so.
Yeah,
you're like, I'm going to do my skin.
It's going to be overused. But I might have to start using it so I start winning, apparently. That's apparently the winning skin because I keep losing with all the other ones.
It's a very good skin, man.
It's the best.
Here we go. Into the secluded training ground. Law, Brian stepping up to the plate.
Oh, man. This has some potential. Let's see. Landon versus Knee. Low break, get that slide out of here.
Okay, already starting up. Got the snake eyes too. Powered up.
Yeah, that's not a lot of damage he got off that low break off the slide. Wow, big whip. Landon ready to go. He's a Tekken 7 Law player. 3+4-4, he got those.
Okay, that slide gonna work out this time around. Gets the nunchucks as well, guaranteed damage.
Woo!
Ooh. Okay. Keeping it safe right here. Trying to find that counter hit Knee. Nobody home for it this time around.
Best he smash on whip.
It truly is.
Hey, Landon D gets the first round on Knee. Oh, he's smiling right there. Crowd is behind him to make some noise. Yeah, you absorb a hit during power crush, it's safe.
Nice. Good launch right there.
The wall's there too.
Is he going to break it or is he going to keep it? Oh, yeah, he is going to break it this time. Okay. He already has Snake Eyes, so I was assuming he was going to go for machine gun punches at least first.
Yeah, true.
You get big damage right there, but it's all good. I ain't going to question Knee, that's the GOAT. Like, whatever you want to do, bro. Like, great option.
Wow. Keeps it nice and simple. Secures the perfect.
Okay, quick tracking move right at the beginning. Power crush, gonna get blocked right there.
That was definitely just a throw break from holding back.
Oh, yeah. Can't get off me. I'm breaking some throws as well.
Oh no! Ooh. Yeah, Whipper running 3 so linear.
Yeah, they're definitely both playing patient right there, but it seems like Landon's willing to break the patience first. Okay,
swung early.
He's got a sliver of health left, and yeah, got caught ducking. Landon got that first round, but it's been the knee show ever since. Can he get some of that momentum back? No, he can't. Jeez.
Oh, good ass punch.
Okay.
Runs him to the wall, threatening taunt. Engage. Got the 1-1-1. Give me that health back.
I'm back in. Okay. Quick low check.
Oh, he could have lost any 2 in that range. Nunchuck. Crowd pops big. Wall carry.
He still has a little bit of this heat left too, so what's he gonna do with it?
Final round, game 1.
Just stalking him a little bit, but like actually no, it's a mid.
Do it again, why not? Oh, you got so lucky you get jumped up for the. That was a whiff.
Off me.
He's swinging, yeah. Wow, he sidewalked the slide. Main man said it tracks both ways.
Okay. Maybe it's why would you lie to us? All right, boom. Go ahead and activate him. Wait for an option, but
smash. 1-0.
Looks like he was waiting for an option out there from Knee, but swung right into his heat smash. Good stuff. Knee taking that first one.
All right, all right. Think it over a little, Landon. You got this. Just got to settle down a bit.
All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
Here we go into the second. Go right back to the same stage, though. So
Yeah, it happens so often,
it
doesn't
happens
it?
so often.
I feel like we need twice as many stages. You know, as these seasons progress, I want more stages. Every character a new stage with it. That'd be awesome. That would actually be awesome. Slide's good this time. I love that he went back to it, too, to establish slide dominance, because Knee low parried immediately when he started the first round with it, right? Damn, just keep doing it in his face? That's how you feel right now?
Okay.
Nice try.
All right, now we're looking for some counter hit knees here. We just throwing them out. Nobody, no knees have counter hit yet from me.
Woo.
Wow.
Good trade on the down forward, too.
What a crazy delay on all that just to keep Knee from continually swinging and getting hit for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, landed. Up around yet again. This is how it looked like in that first game, too. He was able to steal that first round. Bro, he is just in his face crouching. Knee not hitting a button. Yo, good launch. At the wall. Oh, no. We're still staying on the side. He is
up 4-3. He's ducking.
stalking it.
Oh, it's going to hurt. This going to hurt.
Jeez.
Side step 2 for the mix. Oh, the raw DSS was so tight right there.
Okay. He said I'll break the wall, though. I have no issue with doing that. Get some good damage here.
Oh my God! But that 1-1-1, everyone said you can't even react to it. And he said, "What's his counter and launcher?"
That's going to be enough too. And he still had heat too. I was expecting kind of maybe go up there and just drop the heat smash, see what he can get after that from the mix. But okay, catch him a quick low right there.
Nice
down.
try.
Yeah, he's down for one. Definitely catching the trying to press some buttons for sure.
Knee punching much better now. There's the back 1-2 confirm for the counter. Get it out of here. This guy Knee still got reactions.
He's gonna get quite a bit. Send it to the other side. Now both heat activated. Who's gonna use it? He's gonna use it first. Keep those flex frames going. What we getting kind of mixed. No slide coming out.
He's getting Knee to hit buttons up, but look at the great build up. He's the counter down 4-3. Knee doesn't. Oh, it's gonna finish it. Yeah, beautiful combo. Set point for Knee. It's not over. It's not over.
It's not over yet.
I believe it landed.
Okay, that's exactly how he got hit at the beginning of the last fourth round. Sway one coming through.
Do it again. Do it again.
All right, starting to show more of those slides. He's definitely been doing a lot of ducking in these space. Knee, gonna just activate.
No, sir.
Okay. Knee not willing. He's definitely not looking down yet, so he hasn't been able to go for a while standing two. Knee ends up activating, or the heat dash though. Hold up. Oh, okay.
Oh! Knee trying to put activation, shut everyone up.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Mighty 14, oh my goodness. Oh, Knee got it, 2-0. Nice try, landed.
Yeah, you saw getting that.
Oh, you pointed at me.
Ducking
I wish I knew what he said there.
Yeah,
oh, you got lucky that one,
yeah.
Knee. You got real lucky, kid.
And Orlando doing a lot of ducking in Knee's face. Knee finally capitalized on it with that last string, and it was definitely going to be enough damage for him to get the W. So good stuff to Knee. Moving on, most likely putting him in the top 96 there.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, man. Knee using the Brian, a lot of fun to watch. Landon using a lot of fun to watch as well. I really like the cojones he had to just keep ducking in Knee's face, that crouch dash mixed up, and then kept on landing down for twos after. That was beautiful stuff. Well played.
All right, what we got coming up next? Looks like it's going to be Cherry Berry Mango and Carnage.
We got another law. Let's go! CBM.
You're living.
I'm living right now, yeah. CBM. Been rocking that Jin Kazama. Carnage we saw with the martial law yesterday. Did very well as well. But CBM, he's someone to keep an eye on. You know, he's had a weird trajectory in Korea. He started off, he looked like he was become the best player in Korea at the very early weeks of ATL, the tournament series out there. And then he's kind of dropped off. I talked to him about it earlier today. he said he kind of lost his confidence a little bit because he started losing so much, but he's trying to like rebuild his confidence in the game and the character right now.
Okay, that's nice. Good stuff for him. I like to hear, you know, the redemption arc.
Oh, we didn't get the match that we had next lined
what?
up.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about the lore of it, man. I wonder what happened. I wonder if they just played off stream.
So, yeah, chat, the match that we were going to have that probably got moved off stream was Arslan Ash versus Bloodhawk. And I talked to Bloodhawk yesterday or the day before, and I asked him who's in his path. Oh, it's coming later. Okay, I'll tell you later. It's coming later.
Spoilers.
Okay, I'll tell you later. That's exciting.
So CBM Carnage is about to step up.
And we can stay here all night. Let's go.
As you said, Law coming up.
Yeah.
The gen most likely from CBM.
Yeah, Carnage is solid Law. CBM definitely experienced against his character though. Gonna be an uphill battle, but we'll see what Carnage can do.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot more Law representation in the later half of this bracket though. You know, I didn't see as much in the pools, but you know, there's so many people playing.
So, yeah, we didn't see most of the players. Right?
It's yeah.
1,600 players. We had like maybe we had 2 days of pools. I think we only still saw like maybe a couple hundred of those players.
Yeah, it's a dartboard of who gets on the screen. But now, you know, when you make it this far, you're almost guaranteed to get up on the stream. So
yeah.
CBM Carnage, first round here on our first game here on Coliseum.
All right. Jin and Law.
He's got the pants on, bro.
Yeah, he's the guy who inspired me to try this outfit out. I was like, damn, those pants are different than 7. I do like them more. I tried it today. I lost.
So I'll never trust those pants again.
Never trusting them again.
Right. Oh.
Demon pop from CBM.
Oh! The movement is just so scary when you see the wave was coming at you.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
And Banana Peel to Dragon Hammer. Oh, interesting.
Doing some work for him for sure. All right. Now we get some flies in here. Oh, the lows are kind of blowing up CBM right now. Not willing to look low just yet. Thanks for activate as well too.
Yeah, heat for heat right now. But here comes Jin Kazama. Got the heat dash off the step. Combo conversion. Can we get Tornado into Rage Art even? He doesn't want. He wants the spike. Oh, that's way more damage. Lion, oh my gosh! I thought he was hitting up 4-3 with Lotte. He was gonna jump over the low, but I think he went for the heat smash instead. Man, nice comeback, CBM.
Absolutely, yeah. I thought it was literally just one more low away from losing that. Okay. Yeah, that's a big grab right there on CBM. How you getting up? Oh, kind of waits. You know, takes his time. That's good though. Didn't take any type of okey mix. Just hit with that down two. Nice. Okay.
That was a DSS transition. And he did sidestep right duck, which beats all the options except for just the high jab.
Oh.
So he did an option select that beats all the DSS options, and that's why he got the full launcher there.
So he definitely knows this matchup.
He knows the matchup, yeah. That's why I think Law he's like extremely good character at the lower levels of the game. But when you get to the highest levels of the game, there are option selects like that minimize so much of his offensive flow. And that's a great example of it right there.
Right now, celebration on the scene. Going to the boat. Can we get some W's right here, I guess, for Carnage. But yeah, right now CBM, yeah, he definitely ran through that last game pretty effectively. It was like that one good round. There was one round where it looked a little scary, but no, he didn't turn that into a great W. Regardless, nice little comeback. We're starting to show these slides again. Oh!
Side step 2, let's go. Wow,
okay.
That was crazy.
Damn, stayed up on the same side too because of that. He's close to the wall.
Yeah, I think because of where the wall was, the crouch after DSS actually pushed him at an axis that made the miss move. Miss. Counter and throw.
Yep. And it's time to wake up early to go ahead and hold that demon's paw, but oh, did he hit? He definitely hit one.
Yeah, stuck. Cannot parry there.
He doesn't die here though.
No.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't die here.
And CBS still has heat to activate though, so a heat burst, to hit a button, yeah, you take that. Now it's closer. Yeah, it's like heat burst, heat smash. You don't have anything to counter it really.
Yeah. They're just going to descend it all. I mean, even if it didn't hit, it's going to be a lot of great life. You were getting ticked down. You had to still pretty much guess the game right there.
Exactly.
All right. CBM.
Beautiful. Dragon cannon. Woo-hoo-hoo. That nunchuck though, the tracking, so good. Hey.
CBM steps right now has definitely been good. Again. Oh! Yeah,
he got the combo.
Oh, no.
Chance for Carnage.
Okay. Caught him moving yet again, Carnage.
Best Heat smash on whiff.
They're using that as bait for sure. And, yeah, okay.
Unnecessary roughness. If it missed though, that would have been the
been so
best.
sad. Here we go. Now we get to see the face at least.
I did it, Mom. I got around here.
That's what it looks like for sure. Like, I'm just so happy.
Parry's
Okay, nice.
good. Let's go, Carnage. Oh no, running 3. Yeah, linear, you know, running attacks in general in the game.
Oh.
Good call out. Wall's right there.
Yeah, good damage right there from the wall, on the wall, but tries it again.
Yeah, that's risky. What an electric. Wow, didn't get the pickup.
Mess up on the drop, and yeah.
That was tight.
Could not power through fast enough, and didn't have enough help to deal with all of it too, so.
Yeah, set point CBM here.
Bro, he stepped and does it all in one. He's too good. He's clean right now. He's looking like he's ready to move on to top 96. He says, I want to go to sleep and rest up for the next day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he bursting out of there. Gotta be careful of Carnage's rage and heat. But finds his Heat Smash CBM 2-0 over Carnage.
CBM, yeah, definitely gonna be moving on to the next day. Very clean Jin. Clearly he's got that confidence back. I mean, with the way that he's been playing now, I mean, everything you said he knew that matchup, and he definitely put that on full display.
Yeah, I got to play him when we were in Pakistan last year, and I was like, oh gosh, like I thought I had a chance, you know? I was like, no, I can't do anything against you. Like, you know everything too well. So, well played there by CBM, advancing winner side of top 96 with that one. But yeah, you know, Carnage played well. It's just, you know, once you reach that level, it's so difficult. You know, you have to really refine your gameplay to take out the stuff that they can avoid, basically.
Right.
And I think Landon actually played it better. Like, Landon wasn't using DSS mix-ups like that. He was playing much more of a solid gameplay that just forced you to take one interaction at a time.
All right, bro. So, our Resident King main is on the screen real quick. Dr. the Jake Man, MD, pulling up, and his opponent's going to be Joe Crush. Okay.
This is
another TNS Classic, bro.
Yeah, it's the SoCal versus Texas right here. Who's been winning lately out there? Do you know?
Joe Crush, I think, has been winning. I'm pretty sure he won like 2 TNS back-to-back. I don't think Dr. Jake Man's won a TNS in a while, actually, if at all. I know he won like one of the first few ones, but it's been a while. Joe Crush's been doing quite good in the later half of this.
Yeah.
Plus, Jack got some buffs recently too, so I know he's happy about that.
Yeah, since the patch, I've noticed Joe Crush has done much better in tournaments. So, you know, he's running the mix out of the Gamhal, building up the heat timer, using the stance, etc. So he's done a great job with the new changes to Jack. Student of the game.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a tight battle regardless, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely going to be King versus Jack here. Dr. Jake Man, if you guys are unfamiliar, definitely one of the top King players in the country even. So we'll see how he does against Joe Crush. I think Joe Crush probably a little bit of a favorite in the fans' eyes, right? But do not count Dr. the Jake Man out.
Not at all. And then our faded match we were talking about a little earlier, it is still going to be happening. So do not fret, do not worry. Let's see what we get here. Oh. Okay. What is he turning off?
Maybe he's checking other devices to delete other devices, because if other people play on pad, then you don't want them to hit the home button on you. So
Yeah.
I actually didn't check when I was for my match. I was like, I hope no one does this, you know?
I could have swore they turned off the Bluetooth, but I might.
Oh, yeah, that'll be sick.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen a home button interruption, so if that works, that's fantastic.
All right, here we go. Getting everything set up here on the screen. Joe Crush, Dr. the Jake Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
some
Oh, you got the
youngins
good
out
Aztec shirt on. Okay.
North American young players. Which one is that? Is that Paul? It is. Paul
Yeah.
Phoenix, good Aztec shirt. Round 2, good Aztec even. King and Jack incoming. King is one of those characters that, you know, at the low level of the game, people also absolutely hate. But still effective at the highest levels of the game.
Yeah, I'd imagine y'all, you know, when a King run happens, y'all, I feel like even at the high levels, it probably still is, oh man, that was not fun.
So the stuff that I think really favors King in the system is like the tracking throws, counter damage on throws. It's like you combine those things, and he's got like a 10-frame counter it, giant swing to the wall with rage. It's like, bro, what the hell is this happening? I just lost 45% for what? Like, I saw someone get hit by a rage art, right? took all that damage, survived, tech rolled, countered Rage Giant swing into the wall and killed him and did more damage than the Rage Art. I was like, huh?
I was about to say, that probably is a Rage Art in itself. But
It's
yeah,
more.
No.
It's
All
more.
right. Here we go. Getting into it. Yakashima. No walls here, so at least you don't have to worry too much. Walls are very far, sorry, but at least you don't have to worry too much about getting Giant Swing into it.
Hey.
Activated.
Yeah, he basically has that Akuma FADC. It's the focus attack, basically.
Okay, breaks out.
Maybe no DC, just the focus attack part. 1+2 throw broken. Heat smash spin, Jaguar spin into RKO.
All right, catching a little extra damage as well. All right, I'm coming through Gamma Howl 3. I'm activated as well. Oh, and yeah,
smash.
You gotta go. You gotta be ready for that, because the 10-frame piece, it's a guard break, and it's a 10-frame piece smash, so it's guaranteed. Okay,
beautiful stab. Counter it, throw 1+2, no break.
To the other side, nice pickup.
Damn, they're countering each other like crazy.
Oh,
down
yeah.
2-1 that time. Wow, Oki was weird.
For a second, I thought he was just gonna send it anyway, but no,
good choice.
no.
Now he's gonna heat smash, I'm guessing. Oh my gosh. There it is. Now mix again.
Okay. Stand up this time. No. Get out of that gamma now. Stands to the
Armor
stomp.
through into the low.
That was good. Trying to drop that people's elbow.
Wait, you're from Texas?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm from SoCal. Let's go.
What the? Oh, I gotta be biased. Yeah, let's go, Joe. He's also on my team, so it didn't matter. Like, wouldn't matter if Texas. No, I still gotta go for my boy. All right.
Armor again.
He's getting kind of armored through right now, just trying to get in the gamma house stance. It's not doing too much.
Mix.
Too much for him. Just jabbed out every time. Okay, starting to show some of these lows. You haven't really seen too much of that yet.
Bro, the up 4-3+4s have been working out. Damn, girl.
Hold on.
Big down 1+2 from Joe. Look at the damage. Rage Art with so little. He misses the heat burst. Heat dash combo though. Oh, he flash ducked the 1+2. Oh my gosh, Alley kick reaches just the toes.
Bro, that game was getting a little too tense. I'm surprised, well, unfortunate that he whiffed the heat activation, because I feel like he would have been able to turn that into a crazier situation. Try to make it something off the heat dash, but still wasn't going to be enough. Either way, here we are into round 4. It's now starting to show some of these lows. He hasn't really been doing any lows. It's been a lot of Gamma Howl mix.
Yeah. Oh, the 4-4 neutral 2s are coming out. Ducks the high, man. His defense is great. Activation with the heat burst. Beautiful block. Cancel that now. Heat smash mix time. I ducked.
You say you ducked?
I ducked. Oh, the Rage Art's gonna hit.
That's gonna be a grip of damage for sure, but definitely not it yet. It's gonna put him in rage at least.
Oh yeah. He catches up here though. A little bit of a life lead, but Joe gonna be threatening with rage and heat. Oh my goodness! Yo, get him here, figure 4. Woo! Doctor the Jake man, first game.
So that's me.
It's all me.
Doctor the Jake man. You said Joe was probably more favored for this, but I mean it's still king.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got double coaching. Let's go.
Double coaching. All right. I like what I'm seeing here. Fear of Silence coaching Joe Crush.
I should have the bracket up. I want to see what they were, how it looked for the loser side of things. For some of these people that got playing the losers, because I want to know if Fear of Silence is still in. You know, if you made it in the top 96.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
So.
Get ready for the next battle.
Here we go into the Sanctum. Got some breakable walls here. Eventually we'll go down to the bottom floor with even more breakable walls. Well, yeah, that was that first game going in the way of Dr. Jakeman. That was just a really good, like, I'm ascended type situation at the end by getting that grab. But now he's sending a lot of the power crush, big killing and getting the punish off of it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yo, giant swing.
Unbreakable giant swing.
Okay, gets the tech at the very least. Get off me.
Oh, you whipped, and there's the heat smash. At least the damage is nerfed a little bit. Look at that, nothing.
Oh, he tried to go for the long distance grab, Joe. And again, kind of scooped up here. Yeah, it's gonna be an easy punish for Jake Man.
That was such a good sidestep block from Jake Man, so he was in range just to get the full punish and everything. Very clean. Yeah, he is definitely well versed in the matchup. That's for sure.
Okay. think he got any wall damage off that one. Might have been a little too low for it, but either way. Oh, no.
Joe crushes controller. Please put your controller back in, Joe. This is not the internet.
Joe.
Yeah, Jake Man taking the round. And is it the cable that's disconnecting because the Bluetooth is on?
Probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is definitely you know, a testament of you make sure you buy some good cables.
But I mean, eventually, you know, the connectors on the controller itself wear out. You know, so it's really hard.
We got all kind of modders, no excuses. No, we got all kind of modders, no excuses.
Oh, we got a multi-throw right now. Joe's out
I'm
there.
out.
Just kidding, just kidding. Oh my goodness, the high extension.
Oh,
that was the heat smash. Armor, low. Joe blocks, doesn't get the pickup. Back to connect.
Just waits it out.
Down forward two. Jake Man takes it over Joker. SoCal.
You know what? I was a SoCal sabotage. I don't care. I don't know. Somebody loosens this controller.
That was Texas internet functioning through a controller.
Not the Texas internet. Yeah, unfortunate ending right there for Joe. I mean, you don't want it to lose a round like that. Not to say that, you know, he was guaranteed to win that round anyway, but like it's a guaranteed loss when your controller disconnects. So
yeah,
and that probably is going to shake a lot of your momentum.
Yeah,
too.
it hurts. It hurts without a doubt when you lose a round because of the controller. So Jake Man though, Jake Man did look dominant throughout most of the set though. So
he did.
I would give him the set in general, right? So Joe, still in it though, still on the loose side. He's got to pick things up. But coming up next, we have USA versus Pakistan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now this one's interesting because it's Arslan Ash versus Bloodhawk. Now I talked to Bloodhawk when I got in, right? And I was like, just talking generally about the pack, like who's in your pack, if you want to get to top 8, if you want to get top 9, 6. It's like, oh, I think I got Arslan. I was like, oh, that's interesting. How do you feel you do in that matchup? He's like, I think I beat him. I was like, wait, what? Like, you think you're good against his characters? He's like, no, I think I beat him. I'm like, oh, what? Like, so I don't know where that came from or anything, but we're gonna see it, and we're gonna see it all together now. So Bloodhawk, he's been playing martial law, so I get to see that too, so I'm super excited. And we know that Arslan's been running the Nina, and specifically he told me, you know, some of the Nina things that he thinks he's going to be good against. He said he's going to duck the high in that string, the low kick, high kick, mid kick. He's going to duck him and launch it for it. That's what he told me he's going to do. So we'll see. He seemed to know what Arslan can do, and he's going to call him out for it. He also thinks that there will be a white floor at the end of the round if Arslan needs it, so he'll block that and kill him for it. So he seems prepared. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he seems like he has a lot of stuff he wants to call out. So he says he's going to beat the can opener, and he's going to beat the white floor. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So,
all right.
I mean, he was very confident. And so being in this kind of situation where you get that opportunity, that's amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want to have happen. Bloodhawk. Look at the little face, to be honest. He doesn't look super confident to me right now when I'm looking at his face. But let me tell you, 2 days ago, he didn't look like that. You got this, Bloodhawk.
He's like, I thought a man that looks like he's ready for the match ahead of him. Okay.
Oh, man.
I mean, there is definitely a difference in composure here between these two competitors. But, you know, maybe he just looks like a nervous guy on the regular basis. So
Bloodhawk has been doing very well, though, recently, right? Like in the past year or so, just competing at least. He also has the Leroy, but he hasn't been playing it as much. Leo hasn't been playing it as much. Warong hasn't been playing it as much. But so Law is his character right now in Tekken 8. And here we go. Bloodhawk versus Arslan Ash. Law versus Nina. And of course it's that outfit. See? Game on.
Let's see what we get.
And actually, now that I think about it, you know, New York has a Nina player for a long time in Exalted.
Okay. All right, we're starting to duck some of these, the pressure strings at the very least. Didn't get the craziest punish, but at least able to get under that quarter support 1. So no plus frames give it to Arslan.
Big lead for Bloodhawk. Slide though. Oh no. It wasn't necessary here, right? Like it's good to have. Oh, and you drop it. Multi-throw. Give me that gray. All the gray's gone. Your lead's gone. Blonde bomb. That was a nice start though. It was a nice start.
Man, no, he's probably looking for that white floor, to be honest. You know, it was round into.
No, Arslan needs it. You know. Oh my goodness. Down 2-3.
There it is. He sent it.
He's an American.
He's just full send it, bro. I don't care what was happening there.
You got this, Bloodhawk. Is that biased?
It might be, but
look, man.
I'm gonna say it's for the character, and not the country. Yeah.
Significant underdog here. He believes though. Don't worry.
Does. Well, it's not showing yet. I will say in the gameplay, it's not showing that he's believing yet, but
This
there were a
might
couple
be
of good, oh my
an awakening,
God.
you know?
Yeah.
A rude awakening. Step, down forward 2. Nina Williams. Hey.
Okay, charge it up, keeping the plus frames 2. What's up? I'm going to activate after that. It's only, I think it's only -2, so very good activation.
Oh my goodness.
Sent it.
He tried to gimmick him out there. He's like, aren't you a good player? You're low parry, Junkyard. Arson's like, yeah, but I'll stand right back up and block him in, and then I'll launch you for it. Nice try, Bloodhawk. It was only, you got this. You got this. Ty, coach him. Ty, get up there, coach him. Is that Ty? All right, Ty's coaching him. He's got this. Arson's yelling, hey, I don't need coaching. Do you have any water, though?
That's definitely what it looks like you say.
I need something to drink.
I need something to drink right now.
I'm parched. Oh,
that's facts. I need my water. Okay. Dude, what? Okay. He's you know, this is the thing though. He's giving him a dissertation.
Yeah.
That I never like when they give him too much information. But you know what? I think if anybody can ever take too much information and apply a whole, it's probably Bloodhawk.
Yeah. He's very technical, analytical.
Yeah.
Let's see what he gets though. Descended to subconscious. Oh, he's thinking it over now. All right. Let's go. Put it together. Show me where the confidence was coming from.
That's not the man. He does not. Whatever man you saw 2 days ago is not the man I'm looking at right now.
Just wait for the set to be over, all right? It's not a look at Dragon Hammer, counter hit.
And I don't think we saw any Dragon Hammers in that last game, so.
He tried one, but it didn't work. But
like he didn't get a chance to play it really.
Yeah, exactly.
So. All right.
He's getting hit a lot. It happens. And, you know, Tekken 8 is a very momentum-based game, right? Arson had momentum. He took it. Oh, no punish. Yeah, not a lot of damage. That's fine.
Yeah.
Blonde bomb, though. And it's the wall splat. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
So I was like, how long can he keep this going with the side wall?
He's a combo artist. Arson Ash. Who knew?
For sure.
Yeah, saving the heat time there, but not even the nunchucks. Blonde bomb again. Smart choice. Bloodhawk, a good corner position. Chip him down into heat, into rage.
Oh, yeah, we break those. Getting out quick. And now corner position. Back
Wipe
on the
with
side.
the floor.
Yo, he said he would block those.
Hey, wait. Just wait for the end of the set. He's got this. All right, just look that down for 2. Amazing. Wall carry combo. Bloodhawk. Bing, bang, boom.
Okay. Down 2 coming through. Okay. Some of these lows starting to register here for Bloodhawk.
Oh, no.
He has been walked to this corner so effortlessly. Right.
And the heat smash. It's okay. It's just 5 rounds in. You got this, Bloodhawk. Come on.
This one he turns up.
Yes, yeah, look, the floor's pink. That's what he needed. He just needed the floor to be pink.
This is his favorite color, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's secret power up for Bloodhawk. Oh, the slide from downtown. No go.
Uh-oh. Going through. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Ivory cutter right there. Boom. Again. Keeps him close, though.
Blonde bombing all day. Oh, my goodness. Bloodhawk, please. Not like this. Okay. This is your... Oh. Well, Arson Ash moving on into top 96.
You gave him too much lore.
That was a close one.
You gave him too much lore because I
gave who?
You gave Bloodhawk too much lore.
Bloodhawk gave me too much lore.
You gave the stream too much lore.
He gave me lore. Look, I set the stage, all right? I set the table. If he won there, it would have been the sickest thing ever, right?
Honestly.
That's just
but
the
none
opposite
of the things that you said, that he said were going to happen. Now I don't know how to feel.
I don't know how to feel either.
Yeah.
You know, like, I was hopeful. I was like, I am dumb. I was excited. I was like, this is destiny. This is fate. This could happen. But that's Arson Ash. There's a reason he's Arson Ash.
That is indeed Arson Ash. I think all those matches are going to look like that for quite some time.
He's good, by the way. Arson Ash.
He's very good. Just in case you didn't know, he's a very good player. So,
yeah.
All right. Looks like we have our last match of the night, and it's going to be a doozy. It's Cuddlecore and Dastry stepping up.
Who made these brackets? Come on.
That was a setup. Yeah, they were like, we know they'll make it there.
Dastry. Damn. That's cool, though. That's cool.
All right, so Ling and Alyssa.
You would think, yeah. Oh, Dastry smiling up there.
That's going to be a cool one.
Up. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, man. Damn, Bloodhawk. Almost.
If he had blocked that wipe the floor, that would have started the whole thing. It would have started the whole thing. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
He said he was going to do it. He did it. He was like, all right, now my game plan is ready to happen.
Yeah, man. But yeah, you're right though. Coming up next is our last match for the day. It's been a nice long day here, finishing up all the pools, round 2 pools closing up. We've had some crazy upsets, as we mentioned earlier. Sonic Fox taking out Infested 2-0. And of course, Infested top 8 Evo Japan winner side of the bracket, right? So Sonic Fox doing that. Well done. Well done.
I gotta know if he's still in on the winner side of things too, right?
I know. We gotta look. We gotta look.
There's gonna be a lot of bracket studying that we'll be looking at tonight because I want to know what we're getting into, you know, tomorrow.
Tomorrow we start at 11 a.m.
11.
Chicago time.
Chicago time, yeah.
Yes,
so,
sir.
It's like 13 hours from now. There you go. I don't know what time that means for you, but it's 13 hours from now.
You nailed it.
Yeah, sure did.
A little bit. It looks like 1 hour later than we've been starting these days.
Yeah.
Easy enough for you guys been watching. But hey, thank you guys all for watching us out here. It's been a lot of fun, man. You know, this is the most pools matches I've ever been a part of at any event ever. 1,600 plus entrants here at ComboBreaker is just crazy. Largest event for the largest game here at the event, right? In terms of number of entrants.
It's probably got to be the largest, like, all-offline tournament so far for Tekken, right?
For Tekken 8.
Tekken 8?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's gotta be. I think it passes Evo Japan. Woo.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, I have to look it up. It might be close, but I think it does edge it out.
Yeah, but even if it's not, it's definitely in the top 3 easy. Because like there was competitors out here.
Yeah.
And we got 2 of them on the screen right now for our last match. Cuddlecore, Dastry stepping up.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and close out the night. This is going to be a good one.
That is awesome. Yeah, we saw Dastry a little bit earlier. We saw both of these players a little bit earlier.
Yep. Saw Dastry way earlier. Definitely slapped the competition. Like the first round didn't go so well in her favor, but after that, it was definitely the Dastry show. And then saw Cuddlecore lose 1 game. Got the coaching, turned that around.
Was a 6 set with
It was.
Sean's the Victor player. That's what it was. All right, who's going to stay on the winner's side of the bracket into this top 96, though? Will it be Cuddlecore? Will it be Dastry? Let's find out.
Right, flying into New York is the Alyssa. Link shot, you showing up as well. Let's get it. Our first game between Cuddlecore and Dastry. We get that first big advantage. Okay, clean neutral being played down back 3. Hey, a little orbital action right there, trying to get the heat engaged, but gonna get that block. Nice duck. I thought that would have been a bigger punish right there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, good call out there. It does jail, but not if you're just ducking and staying ducking the whole time.
Okay, good start right over here from Dastry, but the wall kind of messed up the end of that combo, so he's kind of put himself in a bad position, but fighting her way into a good position here. Out the corner, got Cuddle at the wall too. Cuddle has to activate. Okay, immediate heat dash.
Dastry looking pretty sharp. I love the double attempt, the down forward 2 from Cuddle there. Double rage here, and she finds it. Dastry gets the first round. Man, this is going to be crazy. Because they clearly have a lot of experience against one another, right? That is awesome.
That's going to get out of destruction stance here and right back into it near the wall this time, but only for the...
I don't know about that spring kick here.
Ooh.
Big round for Cuddlecore. Dastry trying to find her way back in. Still has heat available too.
Okay.
Hypnotist, nice block. Doesn't kill because she had recovered some of the health, but it's okay. It's okay. One apiece.
One apiece indeed. Cuddlecore able to fire back here. Dastry. Oh. Okay. Kind of he's right here. Nice little down back or down back 3. Again, just kind of check the legs real quick. Cuddlecore power crushing through, diving back in. The movement. We saw a lot of that in that match against the Victor to get around a lot of these his linear options.
Good AOP. Forward there. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay. Look at it, just dancing in the face.
Got the counter in with the throw this time though. What's the mix here? Down forward, back 1. The tiny is the pixel, so Dastry with the armor is gonna work.
That's the good thing about, still having your heat at that, like, that sliver moment, because the minute they press a button, if you knew it was going to be a lag point, you could definitely just drop your heat smash and go through it.
Exactly. John from Pakistan had a tweet about that, saying, you know, heat burst at the end of the round is basically an extra rage art, because you just hit the button and see what happens.
Ooh. Okay, the momentum picked up perfectly right there for Cuddle. Yeah, taking that one, like just straight up a ramp up right there from Cuddlecore. Someone's running up on the stage right now. Okay, talk to Dastry real quick.
Yeah, Dastry had a good start there. A lot of solid defense overall. Just a momentum game, man.
Was my man sleeping in the crowd though? He got the
Which one? Where?
He got the plane pillow, bro. Like
Oh.
was he sleeping in the crowd for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Airplane pillow coach? This guy was napping. He wakes up. He's like, I got a coach. Yeah.
Hold on.
Break throws and block throws. You got this.
All right, so a little bit of coaching. I'll say that was a super long session. I feel like that was about like a 20-second of coaching. So probably got some relevant information in there.
All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
This time we get the boat.
Flying in. Okay, yet again, this is going to be cut. Only need one more. Solidify that spot here in the top 96. Dasher, you know, after the coaching, what are we going to change? What are we going to do here? Oh,
just do it while standing too from Cuddle.
And it worked out. Big damage coming out from Cuddle too.
Hey.
Okay. Little cinematic, nice. Okay, AFP going to get quite low. Has been getting quite power crush out a lot of these options. Whenever the pressure starts to mount, Cuddle just kind of drops that power crush out. It's definitely been hitting. Something that Dash could be looking out for. A couple lows coming through. Okay. Don't really have any recoverable help. That we did get some now, but we're such at a sliver, and it was guess the game. Cuddle taking that first round.
Yeah. She seems like she's pretty much in control now. Wow.
Okay.
Look at the movement from Cuddle Core.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of walks around. Didn't get that launch in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like almost naturally outspacing Link Shao just with the backdash from Melissa.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Looking rough. I liked it when Dashu was using more of the hypnotist stance. I felt like that she had more success in that. But right now, it is set point for Cuddle Core.
I think it's been kind of hard to maybe for her to even get into hypnotist stance right now.
Yeah.
So that's been one of the issues for sure. Cuddle Core getting the low was blocked, but no punish on it.
Yeah,
not
she
fast
didn't do the high afterwards,
Yeah.
right? So Cuddle's aware. She's looking for that. She's ducking for it. But Dashu having a good run right now. Let's go on the board.
Actually, yeah, we get a knockdown too. She gets quite a bit of damage off her Oki as well.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Left, right stars around, gets the launch, tries to get a combo to the wall here. I think we get there. Sideways though, to the other wall.
Oh, okay, man, wall for it again.
Yeah, I thought down for the one there. It was tight. Running 3-4 from Cuddle though.
Oh, we're at the wall here, in the corner actually, one of the worst positions. Cuddle almost putting herself in the corner herself. Hypnotist gets hit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Good choice from Cuddle Core there. To go with the arm and set point right now for Cuddle Core to close it out. Here's the heat smash, 50-50 time. Nice block from Cuddle Core, side to 4, no. And that will be that, Cuddle Core. 2-0 over Dastry. Good choice.
All right.
Damn. Good one. Good one.
That was a good one. It was looking like Dastry was definitely about to get that to a final round though. Started you know, popping off a little bit near the end, but just one little good whip punish right there from Cuddle and enough damage on top of it. Go ahead and take it. Good stuff to Cuddle Core. Now also in top 96. And as I said, that's going to wrap up this day. But I know there's got to be a couple more matches played on the floor until we get the full top 96. So make sure you keep a look at that bracket, so that way you know like what the top 96 is actually look like. There's a lot of names to go through, but at least you can look for your favorite names to see if your favorite player is still in.
Yeah, exactly. Hit up Star GG, you know, take a look at the bracket. There's going to be a lot of upsets, I'm sure, you know, so I can't wait to find out who's in that top 96, which is going to be happening tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Chicago time, which is in about, as you said, 13 hours. Roughly?
Yeah, about 13 hours.
13 hours.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, as we always like to say, you can find out about anything World Tour related by going to TekkenWorldTour.com. I know you're here watching this stop, but we got several stops after this. Follow our socials to keep up with the newest Tekken content and see more of the Tekken World Tour excitement and updates at Tekken, at BNE Esports. And if you're watching this tournament, you want to see it again, or you want to see any of the tournaments that have already went on in the Tekken World Tour, just go to the YouTube at BNE Esports. Make sure you hit that subscribe and keep up with Tekken as much as possible.
All right, but that is going to do it for us today. It's been a nice 12-hour shift for us. We're chilling out here. But tomorrow, top 96, we got representatives from Japan, Korea, Pakistan, Thailand, Philippines, Europe, and of course, USA and North America. It's going to be wild. Make sure you guys tune on in. We'll see you guys then. Peace.
Peace.
You're really making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah. The avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Pieces of Kingdom Hearts information to talk about, but incredibly exciting nonetheless, along with confirmation that more stuff is coming soon from the actual source itself, which is incredible. Wait, multiple pieces of Kingdom Hearts news and information. That is oddly familiar, almost nostalgic. I don't know how long it's been since we've rolled a Sea Salt Snippets intro segment, man. That definitely takes me back. But what's going on, guys? Yeah, we've got some small stuff to talk about, so let's just dive straight into it. So it was recently pointed out that over on the Kingdom Hearts website, on the Steam section of the official website, where it's just talking about how Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam, at the very bottom of the page, it mentions here that stay tuned for more Kingdom Hearts information coming soon. Now, I've talked about how I kind of feel like we're on the cusp of a big Kingdom Hearts blowout, with Kingdom Hearts Missing Link seemingly on the horizon, and surely at some point this year, hopefully Summer Games Fest, we will hear more about Kingdom Hearts 4. The leaks that we've been getting recently, on top of the announcement of Kingdom Hearts coming to Steam, it would seem as if Square Enix are potentially gearing up for some massive Kingdom Hearts juiciness. So this right here officially tells us that Kingdom Hearts stuff is coming soon. Remain patient, guys. We won't be having to wait too much longer. Next up, it would seem that Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is not too far away from a full-blown release. Bless finally. For a while there, it kind of seemed like the game that just refused to come out, with the first beta originally meant to be happening back in 2022, the same year that the game got unveiled. We know that Missing Link has seemingly gone through a lot of different development issues, with multiple different pushbacks. So I'm happy to announce that very recently, the Japanese as well as the English websites for Missing Link have been updated, and it mentions here that pre-registration information for the game is coming soon. So when a service announces that pre-registration is coming soon, this means that they are gearing up for the full release. Now remember that Tetsuya Nomura did mention in December of last year that Square Enix are wanting to release the game when the weather is nice and hot, so people can actually go outside and experience the core systems of the game. It is a GPS location-based title, so they kind of need to release it during a season where going outside is viable. So this obviously tells us that for specifically America, summer would be the most optimal time, which we of course know begins in June. If I were to have to guess, I would say that Kingdom Hearts Missing Link will probably drop July August. And if that is the case, then we should be hearing more about Kingdom Hearts Missing Link in June with a big trailer. I've also been thinking about how Missing Link does have a CG opening. We saw a small portion of it for the teaser trailer that we got last year, so I'm sure just how, with what they did with Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3, with dropping the full opening movie onto YouTube before the game's release, they'll likely do the same here with Missing Link. I gotta see that Missing Link CG opening with CG Ancient Scarlet, man. So exciting. Just know, though, that if we don't get any Kingdom Hearts for next month, I would say we're absolutely in for some Missing Link. Next up, Kingdom Hearts on Steam Deck. So, without a doubt, the most exciting part of Kingdom Hearts coming to the Steam platform is definitely Steam Deck compatibility. No longer do you have to go through the strenuous process of using the heroic launcher on your Steam Deck, having to go into desktop mode, download a bunch of Proton layers so that you can get compatibility to actually play the games. Even when you get the games working currently on Steam Deck, there are some issues, like any of the FMV cutscenes for any of the Kingdom Hearts games just straight up don't work. There's a workaround towards this via downloading the Refined mod, but installing the Refined mod on Steam Deck is a process in itself. Basically, it's just not straightforward to get the Kingdom Hearts games running on Steam Deck as of right now, and with the games coming to Steam, it'll mean it'll just be as easy as clicking install. Now we have some good news regarding Steam Deck compatibility, because you guys should know that when a game releases, unless the developers and Steam have gone ahead and further optimized the game for Steam Deck compatibility, like when you go onto a store page for a game, it will actually tell you if the game is semi-working and is semi-compatible with Steam Deck, if it is completely compatible, or if it just straight up doesn't work and you're going to face issues. This week mentioned, a few months back, I heard some rumbling from a source that Square Enix brought on a team to improve Steam Deck compatibility for these ports. They weren't 100% sure about the validity at the time, but they did mention a June-July being the potential release date, so I believe it. And our very reliable insider Midori followed up to this quote tweet saying, "I heard something similar a few months ago too, but I didn't believe the information at the time." So if Midori is basically confirming this, then I absolutely believe it. So that's great. That kind of tells us that on day one, there will be Steam Deck compatibility. That being said, the Kingdom Hearts games don't really need too much optimization to actually get them working onto Steam Deck. Steam Deck is a pretty capable system with the hardware it has in it. Looking at the old Kingdom Hearts games anyway, as of right now, just playing them through the heroic launcher on Steam Deck, the games run fine. There's just a few different issues that need ironing out. It just means that any of the current problems with Kingdom Hearts and Steam Deck as of right now will hopefully be ironed out on day one. And last up for today, we got a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 mod news. I wanted to include this because I'm incredibly excited about it, and it is releasing on June 13th, the same day that Kingdom Hearts comes to Steam. One of the must-have mods if you're playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC is the C mod menu. It is essentially a mod menu where you can change your characters, change your party setup, load into specific different other areas, enable stuff like God mode, you know, the typical mod menu shenanigans. This has helped me out tremendously with content creation on Kingdom Hearts 3 since Kingdom Hearts has come out onto PC, so I'm forever grateful for Critic putting together this mod menu. And while there is multiple different mod menus available for Kingdom Hearts 3, I will tell you right now, this is the best one. Now, this mod came out in 2021. I think it received one update, but since then hasn't received an update. To be fair, it doesn't really need to. It works perfectly fine as is, but is going to be receiving an update on June 13th, known as C Mod Menu Plus. So the actual menu UI has been completely touched up by Critic. I don't know specific details like new features that are going to be added into it, but it's exciting nonetheless. This is absolutely one of the best mods for Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC, and to know it's getting even better is incredibly exciting. So guys, that's just some smaller pieces of Kingdom Hearts news. Definitely some stuff to look forward to, especially the Steam Deck news. I mean, the Missing Link news, to know that Missing Link is not too far away is super exciting, and that we're just in for more Kingdom Hearts goodness sometime soon. This past week has been like a bit of a Kingdom Hearts blowout. I was not expecting to start this past week off with so much Kingdom Hearts, but it just came out of nowhere, and I'm loving every second of it, man, and we're not even into June yet. Thank you guys so much for coming on down to today's video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up with everything that's going on here, as well as Kingdom Hearts. Check out my other garbage social media platforms. A big thank you to my wonderful patrons. I appreciate the support. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we'll talk real soon.
You want to see something really cool?
Where else can we go?
This is the Honda Prologue. We can go anywhere we want.
Hello everybody, June is either rapidly approaching or it's already underway, and once again I've been informed by reliable sources that more new video games are in fact coming out in this fabled month of dads and grads and summertime fun. So let me regale you with some tales of the biggest game releases of June 2024. They're not really tales, they're just like release dates and platforms and stuff like that. Before we get into it, a friendly reminder that we try to be as comprehensive and informative as possible, but release dates are subject to change and games get delayed and surprise announced all the time and sometimes flat out canceled, so if something is notably missing here, or it's here and it shouldn't be, I assure you, we apologize sincerely, we do our best, we'll try better next time. Last month, we missed the retro horror Crow Country, which landed on the PlayStation's, Xboxes, and PC on the 9th, as well as Read-Only Memories Neurodiver, the sequel to the Cyberpunk Adventure 2064, which hit everything on the 15th. There was also the atmospheric puzzle game Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which hit Switch and PC on the 16th, and Neptunia's Sisters vs. Sisters, which hit the Xboxes on the 21st. There was of course the turn-based superhero game Capes, which hit PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and Switch on the 29th, and I think there were a couple more. Anyway, we're here to talk about June, so let's get on with it. On June 3rd, Elder Scrolls Online players on PC can hit the bricks in the latest expansion, The Gold Road, which will be hitting Xbox and PlayStation platforms a couple weeks later on the 18th. On June 4th, a bunch of stuff drops all at once. There's Star Wars Hunters on Switch and mobile, which is the free-to-play multiplayer arena combat game set in that ubiquitous galaxy far, far away, and its colorful and offbeat roster of playable characters kind of gives me Star Wars Demolition vibes. Remember Star Wars Demolition? It was kind of like Twisted Metal, but with a Rancor. Everything you can play Destiny 2 on can also play Destiny 2 The Final Shape. That certainly sounds like it might be the last expansion period, but that remains to be seen. What I do understand is that it's wrapping up the Light and Darkness saga, which began with Destiny 1 almost 10 years ago. Considering that Destiny 2 released almost 7 years ago, seems like we're long overdue for Destiny 3, but it's also very possible that Bungie just has more expansions planned for Destiny 2. We'll have to wait and see. Another game where you and your friends run around as characters with brightly colored clothes and hair zapping people with space weaponry is the asymmetrical multiplayer horror game Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Thankfully, you don't need to collect any Arcana lore cards or watch hour-long YouTube explainers to make sense of the story here. You can just watch the cult classic 1988 film of the same name, though really that doesn't fully explain why there are clowns from space killing people, but hey, just go with it.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
Also on the 4th on Switch and PC is Fireside, which looks like a cozy 2D narrative adventure about making friends and telling stories around the old campfire. Meanwhile on PC, there's Songs of Silence, which is a fantasy strategy game that is story-rich and roguelite. I think that was supposed to come out last month, but here it is in June. On June 5th, the prehistoric strategy game The Ancients leaves early access on Steam, and on the 6th, Apple Arcade gets Return to Monkey Island and Rabbids Legends of the Multiverse. And if you have an iOS device with an M1 chip or newer, you can play Assassin's Creed Mirage on it, and when you're done, you can flip over your Apple device and use it to cook grilled cheese sandwiches, because that thing is probably heating up. Also on the 6th, the Smurfs Village Party, which is basically Mario Party, but with Smurfs. How many Smurfs? I don't know, like 100 of them. Is that enough Smurfs for you? That's what it says on the website. I hope you're happy. That's a lot of Smurfs.
I'm afraid I just blew myself.
It also says on the website that's coming to all the consoles and PC. On the 7th, Dragon is Dead leaves early access, and that's a roguelite hack-and-slash action platformer, though you probably pieced that together in less time than it took me to say all those words.
Whoa, slow down, egghead.
Speaking of words, here's a whole bunch more of them. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, A Dance of Masks. That is the name of the expansion for the 2021 isometric RPG that is coming out on June 13th. On June 14th, it's story time. Monster Hunter story time, that is, because Monster Hunter Stories is coming to Switch, PS4, and PC, and Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, is coming to PS4. Also that day on everything is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which is the complete and expanded spin on the Atlas JRPG that hit Switch back in 2021, and now it's on Switch and everything else. On the 18th, Still Wakes the Deep hits PC and New Gen, and this is the latest first-person survival horror from the team behind Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs, and everybody's going to the Rapture. And the pitch here is basically John Carpenter's The Thing, except it's set in 1975 on an abandoned oil rig off the coast of Scotland, and that sounds terrifying. A couple of games leave early access on Steam on the 18th as well. There's #Blood, an animated dungeon crawler that looks like a 90s cartoon, and Soul Mask, a sandbox survival game involving ritual sacrifices and enchanted face coverings.
Okay.
Also on the 18th on PC is Thalassa, Edge of the Abyss, a first-person psychological drama narrative adventure set under the sea, which sounds somewhere between Gone Home and BioShock, but I could be way off. On the 20th, Askai hits PC as well, and that's a Viking survival game where you and up to 3 friends scrounge for resources to build a village while fending off mythical creatures of the Norse variety, so a little bit like Valheim, I guess. On the 21st, you can tie a yellow ribbon around the FromSoft version of Yggdrasil in Elden Ring's first and allegedly only expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree. This will take place in a whole new area, and in order to reach it, you'll need to have beaten Starscourge Radahn and Mohg, Lord of Blood, so keep that in mind if you're starting up a new file. You'll also probably want to be at least level 100 to jump into the DLC. If you're a little rusty and want to get back into fighting shape before this drops, IGN put together a nice little refresher. Here's a handy QR code that'll take you right to it. We'll also put a link in the description below. On the 25th, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble comes to Switch, along with Luigi's Mansion 2 HD a couple days later on the 27th. I'm not going to link you to any tips and tricks for those games. I think you can probably figure out the bananas and the ghosts on your own.
Lucky number 7. 7 days of the week. 7 wonders of the world. Culture is shaped by sevens. Experience the redefining BMW 7 Series now.
Also on Switch on the 27th, Archia, the charming open-world indie game set in New Caledonia, which lets you possess various animals and objects in your surroundings that run around causing some mischief. It's a good time. And also, Radiant Tale Fanfare. This is an otome dating game wherein you play as a young woman named Tafalia who attempts to manage, but also romance, a gaggle of beautiful male circus performers, including a somber clown, a hesitant magician, an acrobat who can't entertain, and a reluctant ringleader. I say a lot of silly nonsense in these videos, both on purpose and otherwise, sometimes both, like last month when I jokingly said MotoGP 24 was about a cyborg general practitioner, but then I also absentmindedly implied that it was a motocross game when it very clearly is a racing game. But I'm being 100% sincere and factually correct as far as I can tell when I say this game is about trying to make out with hot anime boy carnies, and that's great, I'm not knocking it, but when the official description on Nintendo's website contains the phrase, "Will she find her happy ending beyond the big top?" I cannot not make fun of that. If you can't laugh at clowns, what the f can you laugh at? On June 28th, Gigantosaurus Dino Sports comes to everything, and that's the latest video game based on the animated series for preschoolers, which is about dinosaurs, and in this game, they play various sports. That's probably pretty obvious. Also that day on Switch, plus the PlayStations, is the much less obvious Spy Anya Operation Memories, which is the first video game based on the animated preschooler from the hit series Spy Family, which is about a family of spies, but rather than doing spy stuff, in this game the daughter has a school assignment to assemble a photo diary of slice of life moments, which is a pretty ingenious use of this intellectual property. And with that, this video diary of June's biggest game releases must come to an end. Friendly reminder that we are entering summer event season, so it's entirely likely that by the time you watch this video, some new release dates have been revealed, and you never know. We might have gotten some of those surprise available now announcements, but as of May 21st, 2024 at around 2:13 p.m. Pacific time, this is what June looks like from where we're sitting. What are you playing this summer? Erdtree? Probably Erdtree. It's gotta be Erdtree, huh?
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Ah!
Okay, if you're not playing Erdtree, what are you playing? Let me know, and as always, if there's something we missed, shout it out in the comments, but please, be nice about it. We're people too. I will see you in July, or maybe sooner if you watch the other videos I'm in, or if you see me at the grocery store. If you see me at the grocery store, say hello, unless I'm in the embarrassing section, in which case, wait until I go to a less embarrassing section, then say hello. See you later.
Bespoke, bold, and blisteringly fast. The BMW XM, the most powerful production BMW ever. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Joe Budden defends not releasing the podcast with the Diddy discussion and fires back at fans for criticizing what he did.
Down on the decision made and don't feel like anything was done wrong, all this missed opportunities y'all talking about. I couldn't disagree more. As far as the accountability, blame it on me. I'll take it all. Nobody even knew it was happening. I did it. Yell and scream at me. But y'all are critiquing silence, and I prefer it that way. I even got a problem with the word silence being used because it speaks to the instant gratification that some of y'all are looking for. It's not silence because it didn't come out on an episode where you read some timestamps. That's not what silence is. Silence is quiet on the subject, not saying a word about it. There's no silence. You niggas is overreacting. And for your damage control point, the next time y'all complaining about some shit, I'll go enjoy my fucking day. What are y'all talking about? I get a lot of y'all have like a fan point of view, right? Like I heard you earlier say, what is there to think about? You see this video, you see it, and it's up, and that's it. What is there to? I heard you say that.
Yeah.
But it's not just fans that are listening to the finished product. This is a industry-wide call out that will be happening Wednesday. This is not just what y'all are listening to and thinking about and feeling. For me, there were no ramifications from taking out the fucking 7 minutes that were in there. There were no ramifications for everybody being in a great, healthy mood on a Friday and enjoying that vibe and having to stop. For me and for the people that was in the room, that was important. It wasn't about what the fans would think. It wasn't about hiding and all of these narratives y'all are coming up with. I'm not trying to manipulate none of y'all. Please have your own thoughts. But no. Coming back Wednesday when you know, and Wednesday is the pod for that too. If I have to choose. But yeah, coming back Wednesday, well thought out as a cast, as a crew, as a team. Everybody's reaction to that is different. Mel needs time to get her together. The fellas need time to get together. I mean, but this podcast is not for people to come in here with feel and vomit.
That's right. On a Twitter space, Joe Budden decided to address some of the blowback he's been receiving as a result of him not releasing the Diddy discussion that was had on the podcast. Obviously, there is a media firestorm centered on the video that dropped of Diddy beating up Cassie. And when Joe Budden decided not to release the portion of the podcast where he discussed the subject, that raised a lot of red flags for people who listen to the show, with many wondering, hey, if you're the podfather, you should be able to discuss topics and not edit things out. Well, after a media firestorm on Twitter and throughout many sections of social media, Joe Budden snapped back at his fans and explained why he decided to withhold that version of the podcast. And for my interpretation, it looks like he needed to buy more time to accurately discuss the subject. And let's be honest, he probably should have scrapped whatever podcast he was doing, start from the top, and release a new episode where he broke it down. Now, another thing he says is that it also was incumbent upon him to make sure that his other co-hosts were prepared to talk about the subject, and that there was a need to stay away from feelings vomit. Now, listeners, I'm asking y'all to think, is this a viable reason? Do you think that Joe really felt that way? Or did he just kind of want to see the wait and see game and just wait and kind of fill out what other media would do? Because I kind of see both sides here. I do think that Joe probably did feel like Ish, Ice, Melissa Ford Parks, and other members of the cast needed to get prepared. I mean, you look at someone like Queen's Flip, he's capable of flying off the handle without too much research, so it might be better for him to go back to the drawing board, read what people are saying online, and then speak, because I think during the last Diddy situation, he wasn't the most, fair to Cassie. From what I remember, I may need to go back and listen. Same with everybody else on the show. They're just not a well-researched cast. And I'm curious to see how not just the Joe Budden podcast, but how other entertainment platforms handle this. I'm looking at Earn Your Leisure. I'm looking at The Breakfast Club. I'm looking at Rory and Mal. This is a incident that's going to have a ripple effect throughout the industry, as Diddy still has a lot of power, even if he's caught up in a case. Remember, his connections, he's put a lot of people in spots that still have reign over certain things, and who knows what type of connections he has to those people. Now, looking forward, it's going to be interesting to see what this does to Revolt TV. Will Revolt TV have to change their name? I think Revolt will have to change their name just to completely get that Diddy stench off them. I completely see a new name change in the near future. And I even see some podcasters making statements. I really think some PR statements are going to come on the way. I'm watching You Drink Champs, very heavily connected to Diddy and falling deep within his sphere. But right now we're here to talk about the Joe Budden podcast. And he seems to be getting a very, very defensive about the fans blowing back. But I think the fans have proper feedback. Like, why are you afraid to talk about it, Joe? Why are you afraid? Usually, in previous podcasts that you've done, you said that you would be on the front lines if there was any type of hard evidence that ever appeared. So, this next episode of the
personally, but that's just my opinion. It also mentions that they want people to start recycling. Hey, listen to me, come here. Let's talk about why PlayStation has changed for the worst. I don't know about you, but over the last few years, it feels like the PlayStation brand isn't the same one that I personally grew up with. Now, like myself, it may just be that you've put it down to being a little bit naive and that times are changing and we're all a little bit older now. So, of course, the brand is going to feel completely different now than it did 30 years ago. But no, the PlayStation brand is basically a completely different brand now to what it used to be, if you understand what I'm saying. And here's why. When I hear the name PlayStation, to me personally, and I'm sure this is probably the same for you as well, but it conjures up images of sleek, cutting-edge Japanese products. They're the Japanese brand that in the 90s surpassed their Japanese competition in the forms of Sega and Nintendo, which is something that I've covered on this channel many, many times in the past. This is in part because they managed to present themselves in a way that was much cooler than all of the competition. This was done in several ways. So, for example, they marketed towards adults rather than children. They were incredibly hands-off with censorship. They placed consoles in nightclubs across the UK. So there was 52 in total, and the most significant of those was the Ministry of Sound. They tied the PlayStation brand with drugs and rave culture and house music. They went all in to appear rebellious and represent the counterculture. So why is it that they are so different now? Well, you might think it's because we live in a social media driven world and that consumer tastes are completely different to how they were prior to that. But there's actually a much more concrete reason for why the PlayStation brand feels so very different now, and why it has done so in particular since 2016. What happened in 2016? Well, Sony ended up moving the PlayStation brand, which was headquartered in Tokyo, Japan, over to California instead. Since being there, they now have very, very, very different ideas of how the PlayStation brand should be portrayed. A quick visit over to the PlayStation website highlights to us how disturbingly different they want us to view the PlayStation now in comparison to how they, convinced us to buy it in the past, back when it was being marketed as being very cool. What is it that I mean by this? Well, let me read to you the opening line from the section on their website called Our Values. As well as creating incredible gaming experiences, SIE, as in Sony Interactive Entertainment, is committed to building inclusive communities for our players and staff, as well as recognizing the part we can play in reducing our product's environmental impact. So let's break this down a little bit. They want to deliver incredible gaming experiences, which is great. Well, that's their job. But they're putting the same level of emphasis on what they call building inclusive communities and wanting to reduce their environmental impact. Sorry, but as much as some people will feel that the last 2 points are important, the PlayStation brand should be about creating a good game console, not placing identity politics and environmentalism on the same pedestal as creating a good game console. At the end of the day, identity politics and environmentalism shouldn't be the primary focus of PlayStation. Gaming should be their primary focus. Giving us a good console experience should be their primary focus. It's alarming that they're putting that much emphasis onto those particular aspects, yet zero inclusion of core values which most reasonable people would expect for a consumer-friendly product. Bearing in mind that most people have a distrust of corporate activism as it is, the prioritisation of these concerns is, well, concerning.
Let freedom ring. Let freedom sing. Let it jump for joy. Let it laugh to the point of bursting. Let it hug tight, tighter. To the military service members who give us the freedom to live happy, healthy lives, we're proud to raise.
They feel the need to include those particular things, but they don't mention stuff like providing good customer service, value for money, innovating technologies, or content diversity. And I mean that as in like genres and styles, not personal identities and bedroom habits. I think one of the things that particularly bothers me about this is that there's no corporate neutrality here. They've plainly and obviously taken a side and made gaming feel partisan when there is zero need for gaming to be partisan in any way, shape or form. PlayStation should have remained apolitical, but it's become very clear to me now that it's been infected by its location. It seems to be rampant with these California university-based ideologies, and there's just no need for it. There is no need for it. And for the record, personally, for me, I don't give a hoot what people's political leanings are. I'm centrist myself. I've got friends who are very left-leaning. I've got friends who lean to the right. I'm not a fan of extremism in any way, shape or form. I just like people to be nice and sensible and base ideas in logic rather than all of these fluffy feelings that they might have. I do not like the idea of mega corporations forcing their politics down my throat through their brands and products. It leaves a very, very bad taste in my mouth. And you might think that I'm overreacting a little bit here, but after I read the next section to you, I think you'll start to understand why I feel the way I feel. Because although some of it is alright, Some of it is virtue signaling upon virtue signaling upon virtue signaling. So let's dig in. So their environmental section, pretty standard, right? Basically, it's not enough for them to want to reduce all of their environmental impacts themselves, which is fair enough. That's something that they should be looking into, and they should be doing that. But they're condescendingly passing the buck onto us as the consumer. So I'm not a fan of big corporations passing on their social responsibilities onto us, the consumer. That's not right, in my opinion. Like, they're the corporations, they're the ones creating it. They're the ones who need to be dealing with it accordingly. Am I right, or do you disagree with me on that? I'm not sure. What do you think? Tell me. They've pledged to use your money to create VR applications to raise awareness about climate change, because that sounds just so fun, doesn't it? Like, what a laugh. It says that they are striving to reduce their environmental impact to 0 by 2050 throughout the cycle of their products and business activities, which it sounds pretty all right if they can do that. I feel like a lot of companies say stuff like this and then go back on them personally, but that's just my opinion. It also mentions that they want people to start recycling their consoles themselves that they've worked hard to pay for, rather than keep them. And the rest is mostly about sort of energy saving, reducing plastic cups and so on in the workplace, and other statements to try to get merit points. I mean, because apparently you can only have plastic cups in the workplace. There's no such thing as people having their own mug. Like, crazy, huh? But to give the devil their due, I did find one point that was genuinely consumer friendly, in my opinion. A commitment to providing out of warranty repair services and providing user information to help maintain consoles. So at least there's one element that feels beneficial to the PlayStation owners in amongst all of this. Online safety, account security and privacy. There's not really much to complain about here. It's like parental controls, account security. Hopefully they'll stop leaking our data eventually. The next is accessibility. Again, this bit is fine. In fact, it's not just fine, I think it's great. The accessibility controller, in my opinion, I think is fantastic. I've got a cousin who would, if they don't already own this, I think it's highly likely that they probably already do own this, but if they don't, that would certainly be something that I'd be like telling him to go and get his hands on, because it'd just make his gaming experience a lot more comfortable for him than using a standard controller. Okay, so here is the juicy bit that you've all been waiting for: diversity, equity and inclusivity. And I just know it that you in particular love it when a soulless corporation shovels DEI down your throat like the good little consumer bitch that you are. So here is their statement about their employee networks, or eNets, and what they're for. Our PlayStation employee networks, eNets, bring together employees and allies who represent unique experiences, perspectives and ideas. These networks aim to create a sense of belonging for members, promote cultural awareness, amplify the voices of the community and advise our business. eNet expertise is utilised in areas such as diversity recruiting and product development, and our eNets further our commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion and belonging in the communities where we work and live. I do not like the term diversity recruitment, and the reason for this is because I've had a couple of occasions in the past where I've been hired for a job and I have not at the time been sure whether I was hired to tick a box or because I was actually genuinely a good fit for the job role. Believe it or not, rather than making me feel empowered, being in that kind of situation for myself actually had a negative impact on my self-esteem as an employee, because it was kind of like, I don't know, like, oh, thank you so much for hiring me because of the colour of my skin and my gender, rather than actually because I'm the best possible person for that job. Like, it literally messes with your head. I think that Sarah Bond is a really good example of why DEI is a massive problem at the moment. And it's not because she herself is a problem, it's more along the lines of corporate DEI incentives are a big problem, especially the way that Xbox at the moment seems to be screwing up quite a lot. I think a lot of people are now looking at her being the president and assuming that she's just a diversity hire and a girl boss, rather than her legitimately being the best person possible for that job position, which they wouldn't even be thinking about if people weren't so hyper aware of corporate DEI. Now she's got a load of extra problems and pressures on her that she wouldn't necessarily have if this wasn't being shoveled down our throats all the time. I think one of the reasons why I'm so against DEI is because of my upbringing. Like, both of my dad and my granddad are both significantly darker than I am. My granddad was a Hindu Tamil who came to England as an immigrant in the 1960s. And then my dad as well, he was a young man throughout the 80s and 90s, and he's done really well in his respective career. They're both very much believers. Well, my granddad's passed now, but certainly my dad still is a believer in meritocracy rather than being given advantages due to the colour of your skin or your gender or whatever your particular quirk is. Oh, I've got a picture of my granddad here as well. My granddad came to England in the 1960s. He had a heavy accent. He was very, very dark skinned. In fact, I've got a picture here of my granddad in the 60s. So in the 1960s, you have to think it was a completely different era, completely different time period. He would have...
Do you like having a P.O. box but are tired of wasting time and money driving to the post office? At iPostal One, we can help. With iPostal One, you can get a real physical street mailing address that's better than a P.O. box for as little as $9.99 a month. Choose an address from thousands in our network. We receive your mail and packages from any carrier, and you can view and manage them through our app or online. This allows you to check your mail from the comfort of your home or anywhere else 24/7. You can easily forward, scan mail content, discard, or even pick up mail on demand. And unlike a P.O. box, you can use your iPostal One address with your business registration. Stop wasting time driving to the post office. Get a digital mailbox from iPostal1.com today.
We're at Dave's Hot Chicken. We're gonna try Dave's cauliflower not chicken. It's so crispy and the flavoring is so good. I'm gonna give Dave's a 12 out of 10. That was like the best thing I've had in my entire life.
Have had the odds stacked against him, but because of meritocracy, he knew that to be able to get a job that he wanted over other people, the best thing to do was to be more qualified. My granddad ended up being a engineer in the computer rooms for the BBC back when they were in Harrods in the 1960s. So that was my granddad, worked there. Like, that's a pretty awesome job for an immigrant man to have. But he got that job because he was the most qualified person for that job. Like, same thing with my dad. My dad's like done all right for himself in his lifetime. He's done that through making sure that he was the best at what he did. I feel like for myself, like, I've been very much brought up essentially with like the JFD School of Management, as in the just do it School of Management. Like, don't bitch and moan and find excuses, just be the best. Go out there, just bloody do it, get on with it, don't moan, just do it. Me being a girl, not an excuse. Me being non-white person it's not an excuse. So because I've been brought up to believe that so vehemently, on the occasions where I did think I might have been a diversity hire, that's kind of, in a way, why it messed with my head. And then when I was working at those jobs, I made damned sure that I was the best in my position over everyone else. I made sure, because I do not want to be seen as being a victim. I want to be seen as being the best. So for me personally, in my lived experience, DEI, I feel, spits in the face of everything that I've been brought up to believe, which is essentially, to be the best, you need to be the best. That's it. No excuses, no bitching, just get on with it. PlayStation considers you lesser in certain ways for certain characteristics that you might have, and therefore has deemed you as worthy of coddling. Some of these are ridiculous. They range from simply being black to LGBTQIA+, which is their long acronym, not mine, and even simply being a woman. Some of the policies that they've put in place I actually think are all right, and I don't have a problem with them, but some of them I just think are utterly ridiculous, like those ones that I just mentioned. They're being perceived as being barriers by PlayStation, but why? Like, that seems more problematic to me, that they're being considered being barriers. Like, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, they've bought into this and they're promoting what is often referred to as cultural Marxism. So, for those who don't know much about this nonsense, Marxism is a socioeconomic theory developed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. It focuses on the role of class struggle in societal change. It emphasises historical materialism, where economic factors drive historical progress, and highlights a conflict between the bourgeoisie, capitalist class, and the proletariat, working class. Marxism posits that capitalism exploits labour, leading to worker alienation, and predicts an inevitable proletarian revolution that will establish a classless, communist society. In a nutshell, they view life through the lens of an unresolvable struggle between the worker class and the owner class due to their conflicting interests. What's cultural Marxism then? Cultural Marxism extends traditional Marxist analysis to cultural and social dimensions, examining how cultural institutions perpetuate capitalist ideology and maintain power structures. This approach explores the concept of cultural control, where dominant cultural norms set by the ruling class shape societal beliefs. It also considers the role of ideology in controlling the proletariat and sustaining the status quo. The modern identity politics movement expands on this by adding intersectionality. This is a term coined by Kimberly Crenshaw. Intersectionality examines how various forms of social stratification, such as race, gender and class, intersect and create unique experiences of oppression. When combined with cultural Marxism, intersectionality broadens the analysis of power and inequality, acknowledging that multiple overlapping systems of oppression, including patriarchy, white supremacy and capitalism, interact to shape individual and group experiences. PlayStation and other corporate companies, particularly many based in California, believe this integrated approach promotes more inclusive and comprehensive social justice movements that address the complexities of modern social inequalities. This whole way of thinking is beyond ridiculous, as viewing the world through a lens of a place where only one type of human being can be considered optimal is sick. Straight white males do not have an inherent advantage over myself, nor anyone else for that matter, and the fact that some progressives believe this is, in my opinion, disgusting. It's an incredibly racist, sexist and prejudiced lens to look at things through. Essentially, the fact that large corporate companies would look at us like that and enact these cultural Marxist ideals is absolutely mental and spits in the face of meritocracy and other proven and tested methods and mechanisms that make capitalism work. They're perpetuating the idea that they care about inclusion, but what they're really doing is they're just enacting the local political beliefs of their local area. The long and short of it is that PlayStation only really started heavily investing in social justice after 2020, when it was trendy to do so. And now basically they're coming across as completely disingenuous, because the reality is they will never ever really care more about this than they do their profits. They're alienating half of their consumer base in doing all of this. So with many people speculating that there is a video game crash on the horizon, I feel that their behaviour at the moment is more than just a little contributory factor towards this potentially happening. And I, for one, personally find it very insulting to be considered a diversity statistic. So that, in my opinion, is why the PlayStation brand is no longer cool. Thank you so much for sticking around to this point in the video, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe now. And if you fancy having a nice discount on a brand new game, you can get up to 90% off with my Instant Gaming affiliate link in the description. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.